the last week of Hallo-Spook-Tober. But before we call it a marathon, I'd like to give you a warning of what you're about to witness.
Observe the end. A miniature marvel of social cooperation and prodigious strength. But if an ant were exposed to atomic radiation, the result would be them.
There will be violence. There will be gratuitous atomic mutations. There will be a Vulcan.
May your spirit always live long and prosper.
There will be flag planting. Well, I warned you.
The film begins with the New Mexico State Police searching high and low for a little girl after receiving a report of a little lost girl walking through the desert alone.
I found the little girl.
Fire a warning shot across her nose.
I'm turning hot.
Careful, you idiot! I said across her nose, not up it!
That little girl's scary looking. This movie's about giant ants, not that horror story walking right there. That little girl just loves walking.
I'm coming!
Maybe she's like Forrest Gump.
I just felt like running.
Sandy Desher plays the Ellison girl. We'll just call her Newt throughout the review. And James Whitmore plays Sergeant Ben Peterson, who we'll call Hicks. The pilot spots the trailer down the road, prompting the police to go check it out, believing it may be the little girl's home. Well, it looks like Top Gear had another caravan challenge.
Clarkson!
I mean, really, how hard can it be?
I spy with my little eyes. Looks like a gun.
Yep, that sure smells like a gun.
That's just sugar.
Outside, Christian Drake, played by Trooper Ed Blackburn, discovers a strange footprint. So you're saying it's a UFO from Mars? The officers then decide to head to Old Man Johnson's.
The following scene you're about to see is why I have such an admiration for these films, and what helps make them timeless.
The set, along with how the camera moves along, creates that uneasy, that foreboding feeling. From the placement of all the objects throughout the set, to the lights moving about, it all adds up to create an uneasy tension.
Please stay tuned to 12:65 a.m. for real-time updates. This message will repeat.
It works because it's all real. Everything you see is real. It's in front of you. And the characters, the actors are interacting with it. Nowadays, you get people acting in front of a green screen, and yeah, that looks great, but it doesn't hold any weight. Don't worry, he's still breathing.
Looks like he was dragged and thrown down there. Sugar.
Did you say sugar? So you're saying Candyman's a possible suspect? Hearing an eerie sound outside, Trooper Blackburn goes outside to inspect.
This is a dangerous situation. Stay inside of your home and barricade windows and doors.
Entered Robert Graham, played by James Arness, FBI. Unable to determine what made the print, the team get word of Dr. Medford and his assistant coming to help determine the origin of the casting. Don't believe me? Take a look for yourself.
You've heard me gush about what I love about these movies. Now you can hear what I don't like. And what I don't like is Magoo characters like this guy over here. They can build you a freaking rocket from the spare parts of your garage, but they can't tie their shoes. They don't know how to talk to people in any social setting. Just take a look.
Enter Dr. Harold Medford, played by Edmund Gwynn,
Are you Dr. Medford?
Yes. No need to shout.
a.k.a.
Oh, you're the people
Magoo.
boss. Got a message up. They said you'd meet us.
That's right.
Also arriving is Dr. Patricia Medford, played by Jonah Weldon.
Now this is where the Ellison
There may
car-
be finger pointing now, but later,
12 miles down
there
this
will
road
be
is the Johnson
flag
store.
planting.
In what area was the atomic bomb
Area.
exploded? I mean the first one, back in 1945.
You know, the bomb that went...
But here in the same general area. White Sands.
That got Magoo mad. I'm not the only one who gets fed up with this guy.
We're growing up. There's no need to play footsie with us. As a matter of fact,
We'd rather play jump rope with the neighborhood kids. The group decided to go to the site where the cast was made to look for more clues.
the goggles docked in.
What about them?
This
Supposed to wear
guy.
them on over your eyes.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. Yes, yes, that is better.
Excuse me.
Yes, thank you. Has there been any report of a strange mound? A cone-shaped structure? Something recently formed?
Why can't you just say a giant ant? What's so hard about saying, hey, have you seen a giant ant walking around? That noise, to represent the presence of ants around, perfectly amplifies the mood, perfectly sets the atmosphere. Look at that! What a great introduction. I frickin' love it.
I'm coming!
I like when he jumps and shoots it. Like somehow the bullet's gonna be even stronger.
Get the antennae! Get the antennae!
I bet you Hicks was wishing he had his pulse rifle right now. Suck on this!
What is it?
What is it? Just look at it. It's an ant.
An ant.
An ant. I don't believe it. It's not possible.
You don't believe it? What are you talking about? You just shot it.
Yes, a fantastic mutation. Probably caused by lingering radiation from the first atomic bomb.
I told you from the beginning, radiation mixed with anything creates horrible, disgusting, grotesque monsters.
We must find the colony, the nest.
You mean there's more of them?
No, Hicks. There was just one ant affected by the radiation from the atomic bomb, and it decided to be a homicidal, suicidal ant.
Communicate? You mean these things sent messages?
Oh my goodness, really? And you're supposed to be the FBI agent? Of course they communicate. Everything communicates.
We may be witnesses to a biblical prophecy come true.
Oh, now you want to be all stoic.
I'm old and confused. What's my name again? Can you please take me home?
Why is he so mad? What did Magoo say that got him so mad? The following day, the group begins their bug hunt. That's a pretty cool little toy right there. Seriously, how do you not love that?
Observe the details.
Whoa, hold up. Let me get a paper and
Here's
pen.
the entrance.
All right, I'm ready.
These are tunnels and corridors, food chambers. Note the wonderful and intricate engineering.
All right, so you have the chambers, right? And then you have the tunnels or the corridors connecting to the chambers.
What happens after that?
We move on to the next scene. The following day, the military decides to strike back.
That's how it sounds in my mind.
Upon Magoo's recommendation, the team goes into the nest to bomb the ants with cyanide gas.
Hey, wait a minute.
talk to you.
Hicks, looking like Ray from Ghostbusters 2, leads the team by going into the nest first.
What you're about to see is visual storytelling at its finest. Handmade sets that are given time and love and attention to help bring you into this world and bring this world to life.
I know most people think, oh, it's a 50s sci-fi movie, it's junk, it's garbage, cheesy, cruddy effects. But take a look for yourself. Look at the sets. Look at the camera angles. Look at the time and the attention put into this film. And this is in the 50s. Look at the horror, the astonishment in their eyes. It's haunting. And it all adds up to make you believe you're on this adventure with the characters. Check this out.
Hey, wait a minute. Why was I programmed to feel pain?
Progressing forward deeper into the nest, our trio enter the Queen's chamber. That looks like it inspired someone. This is in the 1950s, and it looks absolutely incredible. Realizing the Queen's chamber is empty, Hicks decides to burn it all down. Ooh, time for another educational film. I love that about these movies.
Now, these ants and related species are common to most of America.
Huh, alright, let me write this down.
You can find them in backyards, empty lots, and fields throughout the temperate
So they're everywhere.
world. They haven't changed in either form or habits for more than 50 million years.
That's it? Huh. I was expecting more.
Back in the newsroom, future Federation science officer, captain, and ambassador receives startling information.
Of all the souls I have encountered in my travels, his was the most human.
Back at Atomic Bug headquarters, Hicks records the information on the map by planting a flag. Somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, ants created by man's play of atomic radiation attack an American battle cruiser. How could you not love that? Our heroes continue their search for the atomic ant queen in LA when I can't blame them. How awesome is it that Hicks, a sergeant from New Mexico, is in LA looking for frickin' atomic ants? You gotta love the 50s. Hicks finds an ant print outside of a storm drain, indicating where the ant and possibly the atomic ant queen are hiding. Rosebud.
As we begin the third act of the film, I want to warn our younger viewers.
We interrupt all radio and television programs for an indefinite period. Please keep your radio and television sets turned on. This is an emergency.
By direction of the President of the United States.
We're all gonna die! I wonder how the world's gonna take this news. Hey, that guy's double parked! Later that night, the military get word of 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles skateboarding in a sewer.
Damn you, kids!
Back at the LA storm drains, the military get word of 2 boys lost, possibly taken by the ants. Conducting a search for both the boys and the ant, Hicks finds the unimaginable.
Xenomorphs.
This film's jam-packed.
Where are you, little boy? I got some candy. You just gotta tell me where you're at.
These are the cleanest storm drains I've ever seen. How is he not covered in poo and going over dead bodies? Hicks finds the lost boys, cornered by 2 ants.
I'm coming!
Let's end this film the right way, with gratuitous action.
Hey, anyone got any marshmallows?
Come on, really. How do you not love that?
Right, grab hold. Go on.
Hicks, putting the kids before him, goes out a hero. That's a lot better than what Alien 3 did to him. I freaking love this. It's like the freaking 4th of July for my eyes. The military discover a chamber with 3 queens hiding for their lives. And what do? They say hi the American way.
My pants are on fire!
What an incredible film. A timeless gem of sci-fi wonderment.
I hope you enjoyed the review and this marathon of Hallo-Spook-Tober, but unfortunately, I think our time has come to an end. So until next Hallo-Spook-Tober, stay weird.